Good evening and welcome to King Arena. This is Amelia Sniffen reporting live for the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. I'm joined tonight by my play-by-play, Rebecca Max, and we are excited to bring to you tonight's CCIW matchup between the Illinois Wesleyan Titans and your Wheaton College Thunder. This should be a great game. The Titans came over to Wheaton today for some revenge after losing to the Thunder back in December, and so we're excited to tell you a little bit more about this matchup, but first we're going to shoot it down to the floor for the starting matchups, for the starting lineups, and the national anthem. We'll be right back with you.
Welcome to King Arena on the campus of Wheaton College for tonight's CCIW contest between the Illinois Wesleyan University Titans and your Wheaton College Thunder. This time we'd ask everyone to please rise for the national anthem performed tonight by the Wheaton College Women's Chorale. Here are the starting lineups for this evening's game. First for the visiting Titans of Illinois Wesleyan. Number 5, a 5'8" sophomore from Lombard, Illinois, Glenbard East High School, Lauren Huber. A 6-foot-even junior from Maryville, Illinois, number 20, Katie Knutson. Number 22, a 5'8" senior from Glen Ellen, Glenbard West High School, Caitlin Heller. Number 23, a 5'10" senior from Western Springs, Illinois, Lyons Township High School, Kelly Carlson. And number 24, a 5'10" sophomore from Geneva High School, Kate Palmer. Illinois Wesleyan is coached by Maya Smith. Here are the starters for your Wheaton College Thunder. Number 4, a 5'8" junior from Victoria, Minnesota, Lily Schwen. A 5'7" freshman from Canton, Michigan, number 11, Anna Fernandez. Number 25, a 5'11" sophomore from Northfield, Minnesota, Annika Richardson. Number 32, a 5'10" senior from Tustin, California, Kaylee Hermanson. And number 34, a 5'10" junior from Asheville, North Carolina, Caroline Sickey. Wheaton is coached by Kent Madsen, assisted by Joanna Gatkowski and Laura Egan. The officials for tonight's game, Abigail Burmeister, Steve Matuszewski, and Philip Crawford.
Well, we're back in King Arena here on the campus of Wheaton College for tonight's matchup between the Thunder and the Titans. Wheaton sitting at 10-7 overall right now, 5-3 in conference. IWU 9-8 overall, 4-4 in conference. Both teams really fighting to kind of prove themselves in the CCIW right now. Wheaton tied for third with Augustana, and IWU tied for fourth in the CCIW with Carthage. So how this game turns out tonight will determine a lot in CCIW rankings, and Wheaton will win the tip to start. Kaylee Hermanson's got the ball, and the game is underway here in King Arena.
Fernandez currently has the ball out to Richardson. Back to Hermanson. Looks like IWU is currently running a man-to-man defense. Schwen back with the ball. Pass it to Fernandez. Drives, kicks it to Sickink. IWU with a good defense here. Sickink looking out to Hermanson.
4 to go on the shot clock.
Fernandez with attempted 3 there. Covered by Illinois Wesleyan, number 5, Huber. Wesleyan currently in a 41-looking offense. Kicks it back out to number 5, Huber. Illinois Wesleyan driving. Looks like that will be Wheaton ball.
Yeah, Wesleyan with an early turnover. They are coming off a bye week, didn't play on Wednesday, won last Saturday against North Park, and they're back here a week later. So it's interesting to see if this bye week will have them well rested and ready to go, or if they'll be a little sloppy. So that first turnover to start off the game's not looking good, but they've got plenty of time with 8.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Exactly, plenty of game left here as Schwen collects the ball. Schwen out by a 3-point, drives and kicks it to Hermanson. 6 on the shot clock. A shot and 2 points on the board for Wheaton College.
Yeah, great shot there by Caroline Sickink. She likes that mid-range jumper. Honestly surprised that Wesleyan isn't running a zone yet, considering how terribly Wheaton played on Wednesday night against Carroll's zone. Thought they would come in here and kind of echo the same thing, but they're trying out that man-to-man defense, and that's Caitlin Heller with an answer there. Another 2 points up for IWU. Game's now tied, 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
We have our point guard, Schwen, bringing up the ball. Hermanson with it out wide. Back to Sickink, our lone scorer so far for Wheaton. Nice pass inside to Hermanson. Quick shot. Just off the rim and collected by number 5, Huber. Huber kicks it out with Illinois Wesleyan driving. Nice cut there.
Nice pump fake there by Katie Knutson, but couldn't quite get it up over Annika Richardson. Good defense there by Richardson, just staying still, not getting a foul. And Schwen will look to pass it in to Richardson. Just was not quite there.
Looks like Richardson wanted a call for a jersey pull there from number 20, Knutson.
Definitely good defense by Knutson. Richardson didn't even see the pass, so good job by her, but so a physical play for sure.
Ooh, a nice drive there by Caitlin Heller, who is actually 11th in the CCIW for average points per game at 11.4. She goes to line for 2.
Heller shooting 56% from the free throw line this season. She'll make her first.
Do you expect Illinois Wesleyan to go into a press at any point, considering Wheaton's struggling with it last game against Carroll?
Absolutely, and I'm honestly surprised that they're not pressing yet. They're known to be a pressing team in the CCIW, and here we go. They're answering the call.
Bring it on.
Yep, they love a good press, especially even after made points, and so they know that gets in the heads of the Thunder, like right there, as number 2 Sawyer White's going to steal the ball away as they come out with their first press of the game. But they're not quite able to capitalize on it, as Lily Schwen's going to grab the board, and Wheaton will try to prove themselves here on the other end.
Schwen pushing the pace here, kicks it out to Sickink. Sickink looking, drives, strong drive to the basket, kicks it out to Schwen, right back into Sickink. Sickink, an excellent player in the paint, turns, shoots, doesn't quite make it as Illinois Wesleyan pushes the pace right back up the gut to Wheaton. Excellent pass there and finish by number 20, Knutson, for Illinois Wesleyan.
Seems like after that first early turnover early on, Wesleyan's finally saying, wait a minute, we want to set the pace of this game, and that's exactly what they've done here in the last minute and a half. They started their press, and they're getting the ball back to the other end of the court quickly, and so let's see if Wheaton can slow the game down, slow the pace down here, as they will now try to answer with an offensive possession. They're down 4.
Kate Oliver checked in for Schwen. Freshman for a junior there. Hermanson, deep 2 off the glass and collected by Knutson as Illinois Wesleyan pushes the pace yet again. Nice pump fake there. Illinois Wesleyan getting the offense started here. Number 5 of Illinois Wesleyan, Huber with the ball. She gets fouled on the shot by Hermanson.
Yeah, nice
goes to the line.
Athletic play there by Huber to kind of elevate up over. We'll get to watch that again here on the replay. She just gets right over Kaylee Hermanson. Hermanson not quite able to recover, so she ends up reaching in and fouling there, which will send Lauren Huber to the line. She is shooting 73% from the line this season. She'll miss her first, but gets one more shot here.
She makes her second there. We have number 23, Carlson, checking in for Illinois Wesleyan.
And we've got senior captain Ellie Castle also checking in.
And here we see Iwu again in their press. As Sickink brings it across the line for Wheaton, driving strong to the basket. Excellent drive there.
Great take by Caroline Sickink there. She's able to kind of split the defense and get up with her right hand. Love to see kind of that acceleration down the court. That's something we haven't seen from her as much in these last few games, and Wheaton definitely needs that energy playing against a team like Wesleyan.
Absolutely, and here's Wesleyan with the ball, driving in, kicks it out to number 20, Knutson. Strong drive there, and a nice finish off the glass by number 20 for Illinois Wesleyan.
Yeah, great job by Knutson to kind of answer there and say, hey, I can finish with some contact too. Drove in with her left hand, finished right in the middle. Great athletic play by her. Caroline Sickink a little bit erratic on the other end, and she'll turn the ball over as Caitlin Heller will steal the ball, bring it up court for the Titans.
3 attempt by number 2, Moody, for Illinois Wesleyan.
And it looks like Kate Palmer just stepped out of bounds there right at the corner trying to save the ball.
I love that effort there, though,
yeah,
from her to keep the possession for Illinois Wesleyan.
Definitely a couple of great gritty plays in a row there by the Titans, but couldn't quite secure the ball completely. And here Wheaton goes, trying to break the press yet again.
Sickink gets across the line here for Wheaton. As it's stolen by Wesleyan. Good hustle play there by Oliver.
Yeah, Wheaton
to prevent the easy layup.
Wheaton not reacting well to the press so far. We saw on Wednesday night when they lost to Carroll by about 20 points that they were not doing well under the press, which is odd because this season they've reacted very well. They've been able to break presses pretty handedly, which has not been the case in the past. So not surprised that Wesleyan brought that press out early, and Wheaton's struggling under it, kind of cracking under the pressure early on in this game so far.
Yeah, I think it's very evident that Illinois Wesleyan's coach scouted Wheaton, especially in their last game. As you mentioned, Wheaton did struggle in breaking Carroll's press in that tough loss on Wednesday. Yeah, let's see what Coach Madsen comes out here to help break the press. I think honestly we just need movement, quick cuts that meet the ball, and just avoid the Illinois Wesleyan players who are very evidently anticipating the passes centrally and jumping them for the easy layups.
Yeah, certainly. Wednesday night, Wheaton turned the ball over 22 times, and Carroll had 22 points off of turnovers. And so just an absolutely great performance by Carroll on Wednesday night against the Thunder. So the Thunder aren't coming in with a lot of confidence after that loss. They lost 49-71, which was unusual against Carroll. So their heads are not in the right place coming into this game. So I'd like to see them get some more confidence in these next 4.5 minutes of this first quarter, as Wesleyan has certainly come out tonight with a ton of confidence. And it looks like it'll actually be Wesleyan ball here under the basket. That's going to be Sawyer White inbounding the ball here for the Titans.
Inbound to 22, and now Wesleyan has it out wide, looking inside to number 20 now. Knutson out to 15, Malum. Back into Knutson, strong drive. Castle, number 4 in the CCIW, 4 blocks.
Yeah, great block there by Ellie Castle. Careful not to get a foul. She fouled out on Wednesday night, and we need her in this game if the Thunder want to get a win here in King Arena.
Richardson now has the ball for Wheaton, Fabrowski. to Oliver, back out to Castle on the wide. Into Fabrowski, a shorter player in the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson, deep 3, just off the front, collected by Iwu, who's pushing the pace here. Back to Knutson. 23, Carlson with the ball. Back out to 15, strong drive there.
Great rebound there by Kate Oliver, able to get up and take the ball away. We'll see if the Thunder can do anything. Now down 5 with 3.5 minutes to go. Annika Richardson will try for a 3 again, but just a little too strong. And we've got a foul under the basket. That looks like it's an over the back on Ellie Castle. We'll watch that again. Yeah, definitely just an unfortunate play there. She's visibly frustrated by that call, but just too physical down on the other end as the Titans will get the ball back here and try to extend their lead.
We have White for Illinois Wesleyan bringing the ball up. Out to Huber. Back to White. Huber with the attempt, doesn't quite make it there. Wheaton ball. Looks like Iwu will stay in their press. It has been working, so I don't blame them. See what Wheaton does differently here after this timeout.
Yeah, Wheaton with 4 turnovers so far in this game. Just kind of cracking under the pressure from the Titans here. This will be Anna Fernandez bringing the ball up. She'll try to get to the middle of the court, which you can hear Kent Madsen yelling at his team to do from the sidelines, but pass to Kate Oliver, unsuccessful there as the Titans will seal it again. Thunder now with 5 turnovers, and the Titans will try to capitalize, but
Mollum with an attempt. Deep 3 there as Fernandez collects it and brings it quickly up for Wheaton. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, with Wesleyan leading 9-4 in this first quarter. Oliver with the ball, driving baseline, pops it out to Richardson, back to Fernandez, right at the top of the key. Off, ooh, Oliver collects it again. Misses layup. Richardson, strong underneath there. A little scrum, and looks like that's a foul.
Quite a crazy sequence of events there. Wheaton unable to capitalize on their offensive boards, and then we've got a foul under the basket. We'll watch that back. Looks like it was hit by Kate Oliver. Alyssa Fabrowski tried to come in and save the ball, but ended up committing an offensive foul, which will give the ball back to the Titans. We've been scoreless for a few minutes here, so we'll see if they can put any points on the board here to try to extend their lead and get them into
I love
double
the aggression
digits.
of Wheaton under the basket down there. They're playing tough defense here against Illinois Wesleyan. Swinging out wide to 22, Heller, strong drive.
Blocked by Ellie Castle yet again. She's got 2 early on in this game.
Fabrowski, the short jumper on the baseline, off the rim, Fernandez collecting it. Shot clock at 15 as Wheaton looks to be getting their offense started here. Richardson with the ball. Castle, nice cut and pass.
And looks like we've got a foul under the basket there. Great job by Ellie Castle to kind of throw Kate Palmer off of her feet, causing her to foul as she noticed that Castle was wide open under the basket. And that call will be on the floor, so Wheaton's going to inbound it here.
We have Knutson in for Illinois Wesleyan for Carlson. Oliver inbounding, finds Castle.
Nice handoff there from Castle. But Wheaton is just not shooting well here in this first quarter. They've had a lot of great opportunities like that one right there, and just ball's not dropping tonight in this first quarter. Not really dropping for the Titans either. As I've said, we've been scoreless the last few minutes. Titans fans wanted a travel on that one, so did the whole Wesleyan bench. No call though, as Wheaton will still have the ball. We've got a jump ball though, and so that'll go back to the Titans here, as we've had quite the crazy last few minutes here.
I was going to say, I'm feeling a little intense right now from a lot of intensity coming off the court.
Certainly.
Both sides playing such strong and aggressive defense. Very fun to watch, especially being courtside where we are right now. Wesleyan with the ball. This is number 5, Huber. Out to 24. Palmer. Palmer attempts the deep 2. Collected by Fabrowski after it bounces around a little bit.
A couple of times here where the ball's just bounced around and Alyssa Fabrowski said, hey, I'll take it. She's gone in there and got the ball. So great to see that gritty effort by the freshman, as she's experienced more playing time in the last few games and has certainly come out to be quite the role player, coming in and doing the little things for this Thunder team. Yeah, perhaps the shortest player in the court right now, but that's not stopping her from collecting some of these rebounds here. Nope, not at all. She actually seems to crave that contact, so great to see that from the rookie. As Annika Richardson, the sophomore out of Minnesota, is going to inbound into Kate Oliver. Oliver looking to get the offense started here for Wheaton as Richardson takes the ball. Fernandez with the ball, 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Kate Oliver pump fake and a three. Looked like there was some contact on that shot, but no call. The shot will be long and it'll go back to the Titans. Definitely some contact under the basket there, as Kate Knutson will try to drive, but Annika Richardson just got right in her way there. We'll watch that back here and see what exactly happened. Yeah, Richardson just wasn't quite able to get her feet under her, ended up reaching in with her left hand, sending Knutson to the line. Knutson is currently 60% from the free throw. She's about to take her first. And that will be short. Wesleyan's had several shots on the charity stripe tonight, shooting 75% so far. See if Knutson can get that percentage up, and she will, as she'll make her second. This is the first time that the scoreboard has changed in a while, as it's now 10-4 with Illinois Wesleyan leading. Both teams struggling to capitalize on either end, as Oliver brings the ball up. Wesleyan again with very tough defense because they bring out a double team on Oliver. Excellent dribbling there by our freshman. Faborowski has it. Attempts to go down low to Castle as 22. Rutherford. She will throw it up and it's no good. So that'll end the first quarter, 4-10 Titans. Titans definitely coming out with a lot of energy in this first quarter, a lot of grit, applying that press early on and that great defense that they're known for. As you said, kind of at the end we saw Kate Oliver start to be double teamed a little bit, which is also not a surprise considering how she really took over the last game in Bloomington. The freshman had a standout game, shooting what was a career high at the time, 21 points. She had 21 of the 25 points off the bench for the team. Wow. So she just came out and really made her presence known, and Wesleyan certainly is adjusting to that this game, kind of getting in her head, and they've come out and had a great first quarter. So interested to see what these two coaches will say to their teams going into the second quarter, and see how Wheaton will adjust to that press and adjust to this Titan defense moving forward. Yeah, what's notable is that the score is only 10 for both teams. As I said earlier, struggling to score on either end. Let's see what Wheaton does to adjust here, as well as IWU. And that's one of the things that I was mentioning last game, is that I really think on the mentality side, the press is just so draining, mentally and physically, and with Wheaton having a smaller roster already to begin with at the beginning of the season, but plus with recent injuries, I'm curious to see how the rest of this game turns out. And yeah, just the mentally draining aspect and physically draining aspect of the press. I'm curious to see how that will play out with the rest of this game. Yeah, absolutely. I think that'll drain the Thunder mentally, but also we've seen the Titans kind of struggling early on in this game so far as well. Coming off of a bye week, they don't quite have their feet under them. Shooting just 21% so far this night from the field, but Wheaton just at 14% after that first quarter. So we'll see if both teams will start to get some shots to fall here moving forward in the second quarter, as Annika Richardson will pass out to Lily Schwinn here. And the second quarter is now underway here in King Arena. Titans still lead 10-4. Hermanson now has the ball. There's 10 left on the shot clock as Sickink passes to Schwinn. Schwinn attempts a quick pass inside to Richardson. Bounces around. Hermanson attempts a three off the front of the rim and collected by Wesleyan, who's pushing the pace here, as number 24 passes to 22. Heller makes the first points of this second quarter. Good job by Heller there to secure that rebound, get the ball to the other end for her team, and then finish. Here's his double team here up top from Wesleyan, as Oliver now has the ball. Strong drive. We've got a block under the basket there. Great effort by Heller trying to take a charge under the basket, but refs will call a block there. We'll watch that again and see what went wrong. Yeah, it just looks like she didn't quite have her feet under her completely for it to be a charge, which will send Oliver to the line. As we said, the rookie out of Virginia has had quite the standout season so far, particularly against Wesleyan in December with 21 points. So she is definitely a player to watch tonight.
Oliver is currently 68% from the line on this season. She misses her first.
Wheaton is just absolutely struggling these last few games with free throws, and I know they've been working on them in practice. Kent Madsen's having them run if they're not hitting them, but something's just not clicking in these games for this Thunder team. They're unable to finish from the free throw line, which truly can be the difference in any game, particularly in a game against a team like Illinois Wesleyan. That'll be Kaylee Hermanson from the three-point line, able to finish for her team. Finally gets some points on the board there for the Thunder.
First points in a while.
First points in quite a while, Rebecca. So great to see that for Thunder fans here in King Arena. Thunder still behind 7-12, but hopefully that'll be a spark, a much-needed spark, moving forward in the second quarter, as we've got a foul under the basket here.
Looks like that might be a block on Oliver. That's her second of the game.
And we'll watch that foul.
Moody with the ball. We have another foul here.
It's Oliver's second foul in the last few seconds here, so looks like she will come out of the game for now, and Anna Fernandez, the other freshman, will sub in for her. Fernandez also had a great game against Wesleyan in December with 14 points. The two freshmen, the leading scorers in that win for the Thunder. So great to see the rookies playing well, and definitely need them to step up tonight if Wheaton wants to come back against the Titans in this game.
Absolutely. A strong drive there by Huber. Couldn't quite capitalize as Fernandez pushes the pace for Wheaton. Sickink with the ball. Wheaton getting their offense started here as Schwen passes to Richardson. Richardson drives. Nice little turnaround shot off the rim and collected by Huber.
Yeah, Richardson just seemed to kind of panic there, kind of lost the ball in the paint, so decided to throw it up, but wasn't quite able to finish there after being thrown off her feet. And we will have a turnover from the Titans as they will travel, and it'll go back to the Thunder here.
Looks like the Titans are back in their press here in the second quarter. As Fernandez collects the ball for Wheaton.
It's only the Titans' second turnover so far in this game, whereas Wheaton has 7 early on in this first half. So Titans playing really well so far, at least playing very smart so far. And if those shots start falling for them, this could be quite the game for Illinois Wesleyan moving forward. We'll see if Wheaton will answer here and start to recover.
Nice quick pass inside to Richardson. Nice turnaround layup by Hermanson.
Nice little flex play there under the basket to get Hermanson wide open on that left side. We love to see those smart plays from the Thunder, and hope we'll see some more moving forward as they start to get their confidence back.
We have Moody with the ball, drives and kicks it out to Palmer. Huber collects it, and looks like her toe might have been out of bounds there as it's Wheaton ball.
Yep.
We have Martin checking in for Richardson.
Knutson just stepped out with her right foot there. That'll be their third turnover so far in this game, as Fernandez will take the ball up for Wheaton here.
Sickink with the ball at the top. Schwen out to Hermanson. Had the very nice play, last possession for Wheaton. As Sickink sings inside, pops it out to Schwen. A deep 2. Does not fall for Wheaton. As number 5, Huber pushes the pace and capitalizes for Illinois Wesleyan on the other end. 14-9 with Illinois Wesleyan leading. Martin has the ball. Ooh, looks like she might be in trouble on the end. That's exactly what Illinois Wesleyan wants, is Wheaton going to the line and then trapping them right there in that corner. But there's a foul, and it's Wheaton ball. We have Schwen inbounding for Wheaton. 14-9 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Looks like Wheaton's getting a play started here. It's Fernandez. Drives to the sideline. Little jumper there. Excellent.
Nice screen by Alexis Martin, the sophomore out of New York there to get Anna Fernandez open. Martin hasn't seen a lot of playing time so far this season, so good to see her in the game early tonight against the Titans, but also good to see her doing those little things like setting a screen for Fernandez to get some points on the board for her team.
15. Malum drives. Collected by Knutson.
Yeah, Thunder just unable to collect those boards in the last few possessions there from the Titans, as Kaylee Hermanson with a little bit of a frustration play ends up fouling here. We'll watch that again. And she certainly pushes in with her left hand, visibly upset about the call, but definitely pushed Huber's back, as Huber will head to the line. She's shooting 73% this season. She'll miss her first, though.
Again, in a close game like this, granted there is a lot of game left, but free throws, it can really come down to those as the difference makers.
Yeah, and it certainly did in the last game in December for Wesleyan, as they lost 57-63, did not shoot well from the free throw line. They were just 20 for 35. So definitely hope to see them shooting better from the charity stripe tonight. So far, shooting 5 for 8, 62%, and Wheaton's only had 2 shots from the free throw line, missed both, so 0% so far for the Thunder. Rebecca, what are you expecting to see in these last 6 minutes here before halftime? What can the Thunder do to kind of try to get back up and compete with the Titans moving forward?
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the stats, and what stands out the most to me right now is steals. Right now, Illinois Wesleyan is leading in steals, 6-0, and again, as we were saying, in a close game like that, it really comes down to little things like turnovers and free throws that can really make or break a game. I'm expecting Illinois Wesleyan to continue their aggressive defense and their high press. It seems like Illinois Wesleyan's defense thrives off of chaos. You can see like the second that Wheaton crosses, they sometimes have 2 players just collapsing on the Wheaton player with the ball, just creating that chaos and intensity. So yeah, I'm expecting Illinois Wesleyan to continue in this press. I hope Wheaton makes some changes here to really combat this press and break it down better.
Yeah, one thing the Titans could be doing better, though, at this point, they only have 2 points off of turnovers, and they've forced Wheaton to turn the ball over about 8 times so far. So would love to see them take more advantage of those turnovers they get from their aggressive press and try to get some more points on the board. That could really be the key difference in this game if they step it up and get some more points off of those turnovers moving forward. But the game is back underway. Annika Richardson's on the right wing here. 7 seconds to go here on the shot clock. It's Alexis Martin from the three-point line, just a little too strong, and a foul under the basket from Wheaton. That'll be on Lily Schwinn. That's her first. Wheaton's 4th team foul so far.
We'll have White for Wesleyan bringing the ball up, as Schwen meets her early. Wheaton in a tight man-to-man defense, as Knutson drives on Sickink.
Wheaton finally able to get a rebound under the basket. Just have been struggling the last few possessions. Fernandez able to secure it, though, and she's got the ball up top now.
Fernandez out to Martin. Martin looking inside to Sickink up top. Down into Richardson. Richardson backing down, turn.
Yeah, Richardson just kind of falling away with that turn. She needs to go more into the defense if she wants those shots to fall tonight. Would love to see her just being a little bit more physical under the basket, but great to see her posting up early. As Alexis Martin will do a similar type of fadeaway move under the basket. Just need these Wheaton Thunder players to be a little bit more aggressive tonight, especially against a team as aggressive as Illinois Wesleyan. And we have a walk under the basket there from Knutson. She'll turn the ball over for the Titans, but the Titans will press the Thunder here with 4 minutes to go.
Schwen has the ball, looking for an open option to Fernandez. Fernandez gets it across the line for Wheaton. Back out to Schwen. Schwen to Richardson. Out to Martin. Martin looks inside and finds Fernandez up top. Shot clock winding down here. A little jumper from Fernandez off the rim and collected by Huber. Huber pushing the pace up to Collins.
Almost a huge miscommunication. Collins did not see the ball to the very last second, but she's able to secure it. And we'll see if the Titans can get it together here on the offensive end and get some points on the board to extend their lead. They're still up 15-11 against the Thunder. 11 seconds to go here on the shot clock as we've got Knutson battling under the basket, and she'll get an and one. Go to the free throw line after quite the physical play.
That's a great effort by her to really back down her defender, create some space there, a little fade away.
Yeah,
make that excellent bucket.
Great post move under the basket by Knutson. Turns around, gets Alexis Martin kind of off of her feet and forces her to foul her. Will send her to the line yet again. Knutson leading the Titans in scoring so far with 7 points tonight.
She makes that 3-point play.
That'll be 8 points now for Knutson.
Fernandez with the ball. Wheaton looking to break this Wesleyan press. That's been relatively effective for Wesleyan. Fernandez, nice pass to Castle. Ooh, and blocked.
Great job by Kelly Carlson. Undersized there against Castle, but able to use her athleticism to get up and just block Castle under the basket. And the Titans will make the most of it.
That's a very athletic play by sophomore Lauren Huber. As Oliver brings the ball and passes to Fernandez. Fernandez out to Richardson, finds Schwen at the top, out to Castle. Oliver now with it, 12 left on the shot clock. Some dribbling, and Richardson with a 3 attempt. Buckets.
Finally able to get it to fall there from Annika Richardson.
Crowd's getting pretty excited as it's 20-14 here in King Arena.
Thunder just trailing by 6 with 2.5 minutes to go. Kate Oliver stealing the ball away, trying to see if she can cut that lead a little bit. She throws it away though, turns the ball over. It'll go back to the Titans, just not able to stay composed under the basket.
Both teams are really pushing the pace when they get those steals. Oliver's couldn't quite capitalize there for Wheaton. It looks like 23 Kelly Carlson checks out for Illinois Wesleyan. Wesleyan brings the ball up now. White with the ball out wide, looking inside. Good defense there by Richardson to deny the pass. Out wide to White again. 3 attempt collected by Fernandez. He's looking up the court.
Less than 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Ellie Castle posting up hard under the basket, gets it in, then pops it right back out to Lily Schwen, who returns it to Castle, but just is unable to make that mid-range jumper fall. As Huber's unable to do the same on the other end.
Nice rebound there by Heller. Just couldn't quite make the second chance bucket there for Wesleyan.
Tipped out of bounds by the Titans, so the Thunder will bring the ball up the court here as Oliver's gonna pass the ball in to Schwen.
Wesleyan still in their press. Schwen back to Oliver in the center. Oliver gets it across the line. Strong drive. Draws the foul. Go to the line for 2 for Wheaton.
As we said earlier, Thunder so far with no points from the free throw line. Oliver, the only player so far to make it to the free throw line, missed both of hers earlier, and she will finally be able to get one to fall here as she'll make her first. Thunder now trail by 5. And let's see if Oliver can do it again to cut down that lead just a little bit more with 1.5 minutes to go here. She will. Thunder now just down by 4. Kent Madsen clapping at his team, telling him to get up on defense and get a stop here. And they will force a turnover there as number 12, Emily Galvin, just unable to secure the ball there for the Titans. She'll just tip it out of bounds.
We have Knutson checking back in for Huber as Fernandez gets the ball. Brings it up the court for Wheaton. Gets out of that trap on the side as Oliver has the ball. Strong drive, off the glass and in for Kate Oliver.
Great move by the freshman there to go with her left hand, finish with her non-dominant hand, and with a lot of physicality under the basket there. We're starting to see Kate Oliver kind of take over again, just as she did in December against the Titans. And we'll see if the Thunder can do anything to tie this game or maybe even get a lead here with the possession, as Oliver will put up a mid-range jumper, and it's good. She'll tie the game here in King Arena. Kate Oliver taking over. Fans are on their feet.
With 30 seconds left, tied game. As Illinois Wesleyan has the ball, short jumper there from Palmer. Rebounded by Knutson. Left hand, little floater there. Makes it in, 22-20 with 10 seconds left in this second quarter.
Knutson just does not give up, able to keep that lead for the Titans there by a gritty play, grabbing that rebound and putting the ball up against Castle. And Fernandez will try to get the lead back, but she's unable to get that three to fall, as that'll end the first half, 22-20 Titans. Thunder just trailing by 2 and really came back there in that second quarter. We'll see what they can do in the next half to see if they can get another win here in King Arena. We will be right back with you folks in about 14 minutes. Stay with us here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
I think one of the fun things about deciding where to go to college is that all of your peers are in kind of the same place. Remember, other people have done this, other people have gone before me and will come after me and are going through it with me now, but it's not as isolating as it may feel. I didn't really know what I was looking for at first. It started with me just scrolling through website after website of colleges. I knew I wanted something that was medium-sized. I knew that I wanted a strong natural sciences department. I knew that I wanted to be challenged academically inside the classroom, but I also didn't want life to stop in the classroom. I'm grateful that I was able to visit as many schools as I did. A large part of my decision to attend Wheaton was influenced by my campus visit. What instantly stood out to me was that everyone on campus was smiling. I felt welcomed, I felt appreciated, seen, and wanted. And so the application process itself was really joy-filled. The decision process was quite a different story. I got the decisions and acceptances and rejections back, and rejections stung. I became very stressed. I started to question, do I want to keep going to school? Do I want to go far? Do I want to come closer to home? And that's where I really started to ask, okay, what are the options remaining before me? And Wheaton was again at the top. I started to work with Ellen, my admissions counselor. I just worked with her really closely and had several hour-long phone calls just talking through what does a Wheaton education look like, what is the value of a Wheaton education, and got to have personal conversations and interactions. So even during a time that was really stressful, I felt valued and seen as a whole person rather than just a GPA and test scores.
Neuroscience is the study of probably the most unique organ on the planet, the human brain. What does it mean to be a human person? And then what does it mean to live the good life as a result of understanding that? Where a vast majority of the work is right now is helping cure neurodegenerative disease. Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and our National Institute of Health has been pouring money into trying to understand these diseases. There is a lot of hope for discovery that can really impact somebody's life. it's very easy for an undergraduate student to get involved in research. One of my more recent grads is working with one of the top spinal surgeons in the country, and because of his experience doing research here, he was able to just work his way right into that lab. A majority of my students go on to med school, but I had a physics student who is working for Tesla. We've had philosophy students, and we've had folks from the Bible and theology department come in and really press us hard to be precise about how we're talking about what it means to be a human person. A student in our conservatory here took one of my classes and did a project on the neuroscience of music therapy, and this whole world was opened up. She had a passion for both music and science, and she was able to combine them in a way that she just hadn't seen possible before being here. Any student that is just curious about themselves and the way that they work is going to be really well positioned to study the brain. Faith and science can coexist really well. The unique thing about coming to Wheaton to study neuroscience is the integrative nature of it. You are going to learn about how your brain works and how the cells work and how the neural circuits work, but we won't stop there. We will also teach you about your spirit and your soul and how that might interact with your brain to make you who you are. And so I hope that we're putting students out into the world that can answer the big neuroscientific questions, but then can also challenge their colleagues and their audiences to think deeper and to think more carefully about what it means to be a human person.
When you're looking at colleges, you may look at the sticker price and say to yourself, I'm not applying to that school because I can't afford it. And I would caution you to not close any doors because there is this price tag that is just out of reach. Cost is an important factor, but there's so many other factors to consider. At Wheaton College, we offer academic scholarships as well as Wheaton Grant, which is need-based aid from the college. So a student may receive scholarships in the range of $10,000 to full tuition. They may also receive significant Wheaton Grant based on need, and we determine that, like most institutions do, based on the information that is found on the free application for federal student aid. Colleges aren't commodities. They're not all the same. And there'll be value questions that you have to ask along the way. There's value in knowing that Wheaton alumni have done very well across the board. That we have students from 50 states and over 160-year history. There's value in that. But I also think there's value in the fact that you will be with a group of peers who are excellent in their academic endeavors, but also who love Jesus Christ. You are not just a student who is performing well in the classroom, but that you are a person that has great potential to serve God's kingdom. You're going to be challenged to grow in your faith because you want to be tested and you want to understand what your theological non-negotiables are. So think about the community you're going to be a part of and how they're going to engage you. We want to challenge you to think about why you believe what you believe, by people who will encourage you and motivate you. This is an investment that has strong return, not just for you in terms of career, but for you as a follower of Jesus Christ who will be called to great things. Let us work closely with your family. Let us find out more. We work with great expectation and with hope. We do not want to give up on your calling to be at Wheaton College.
Wheaton College Summer Institute is basically this 2-week event in which students from all over the world can participate. It does a very good job of integrating education, social life, and spiritual life into a very safe environment.
There's so many course offerings, from Shakespeare to music to visual arts to theology.
Each student picks a class and they really hone in on a specific subject.
and we're kind of getting like a foretaste of the college experience.
So we're sleeping in the dorms and we eat in Saga. It's the full experience, but only for a 2-week period.
And they give college credit. Like, when looking at whether or not to do this, I was like, there's no downside.
You know, the schedule is incredible.
I spent a lot of time in class, probably about 4 hours a day, but also a lot of time hanging out.
Then we're going for ice cream and we're going into Wheaton.
You enjoy it, you have fun, you get to meet new people.
And what I like about it a lot is that the people are so accepting. The people that will just take you as you are and won't criticize you or judge you.
And the relationships I've built with people here have been really valuable.
Here, I'm always with someone, I'm always talking, I'm always having a great time, I'm always learning.
And at the same time, building that community with these people who are so different. With people from Colombia and Mexico and Texas and North Carolina. But we can all, find that kind of center of what we all believe and build relationships from that.
Wheaton College Summer Institute is a place where you will grow in your faith, meet very extraordinary people, and learn something you're passionate about.
It has the potential to be so formative that there's no way you shouldn't do it.
Someone who is insatiably curious will thrive in a Christian liberal arts environment. Being a Christian liberal arts student causes you to expect to encounter God and expect to encounter dialogue with other disciplines. I think it creates a posture of wonder, and that's just a great thing for every aspect of life. I was in Calc 1, and my professor was having us read through Romans 12 in Calc 1. And it really invited me to see God at work and to prepare my heart, even in those first few minutes of class, to recognize and say, God is here, and do I have eyes to see him? And do I have eyes to see the way that he's at work? They don't say that any discipline is off limits from God, or that God is off limits from any discipline. Wheaton really does prime you to be a very well-rounded student that's able to think about questions from many different angles, and not just provide a cookie-cutter answer, but really engage with content in a deep and meaningful and intentional way. I got one-on-one time with professors, and they not only cared about my studies, but they also cared about my spiritual well-being and about how I was doing personally. The opportunity to have professors that are spiritual mentors and have PhDs in Old Testament or quantum mechanics or poverty and international relations is amazing. And you get the opportunity to interact with so many other students of different disciplines that all love Jesus and want to love and worship him in what they do. And that's amazing too. And I love Wheaton. Wheaton invited me to dig deep into both the scientific learning I was doing and dig deep into my faith. I have grown in my ability to offer all of myself to the practice that I'm doing as an act of worship. That's what the Christian liberal arts can help form in you, is to do everything to the glory of God.
Welcome back to this key CCIW matchup between Wheaton and Illinois Wesleyan. Right now, Wheaton is tied for third in the CCIW with Augustana, and Illinois Wesleyan is tied for fourth with Carthage. Amelia, you were able to talk to some Wheaton players. What do you see coming out? What do you anticipate in this second quarter or second half between Illinois Wesleyan and Wheaton?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the key things Coach Madsen was saying at halftime was, okay, that was a good defensive effort in the first half. We held them to just 22 points, which in any other game would be a win, but right now Wheaton's just with 20 points, both teams playing really well defensively. But he said, we have sound defense right now, but the little things that we need to do to make the most of that sound defense are box out. We need to box out. We need to be physical with this Titans team and make sure that we're grabbing those rebounds. And we also need to make sure that even with that sound defense, we're not bailing them out and sending them to the free throw line. Wesleyan right now went to the free throw line several times and shot about 66% in that first half. So Madsen telling his team, we don't need those silly little fouls right now. We can't let them get away just because of free throws. He also said offensively, we need you guys to just spread the court, get those driving lanes open. I will say though, Wheaton shot pretty well from the three-point line in the first half, just about 30%, whereas Wesleyan is 0 for 7 right now. So three-point wise, Thunder are killing it in this first half, but we'll see if the Titans will start to get some three-pointers to fall here as the second half is underway. Lauren Huber will drive in the middle there and get way up over Annika Richardson, get the first points of the second half on the board. Titans now lead by 4, 24-20.
As you expected, Wesleyan coming out in this second half, still in their press, as Schwen inbounds to Fernandez. Schwen bringing the ball back up the court, finds Fernandez on Wheaton's offensive side as Wheaton gets their offense started here. Schwen with the ball out wide, finds Hermanson up top. Fernandez out wide with a three-point attempt and scores.
Wide open there for the freshman. She's able to get that nice three-pointer on the right wing. Exactly as you said, the Thunder shooting well from the three-point line so far in this game, and Anna Fernandez just getting another one on the board. Thunder trail just by 1 now with 9 minutes to go.
All things considered, this is a very low-scoring game for both teams, as Illinois Wesleyan averages 72 points per game and Wheaton 62 points per game. And as it stands right now, neither are on track to meet that tonight. So Wheaton gets their offense started here with Sickink driving and kicks it out.
Looks like we've got an offensive foul there, though. Good job by Caitlin Heller there to take the charge. What a gritty play by Heller as Caroline Sickink drove into the middle and was met by Heller right in the paint and gets her team another possession. Love to see that type of energy in the second half. Playing strong and also playing smart.
Wesleyan now with the ball as Knutson backs down, can't quite make the fadeaway shot there as Fernandez brings it back up, finds Hermanson underneath, wide open, makes the easy bucket for Wheaton. 25-24, Wheaton takes the lead here in King Arena. Wesleyan with the ball now. Number 5, Huber with the ball, passes it out to Heller. Heller drives, nice drive there, lays it off the glass. Illinois Wesleyan back with the lead, 26-25.
Yeah, Wesleyan has led 86% of this game so far, so they're not going to let the Thunder get off that easy. And it looks like they'll take another charge there, another offensive foul. We'll watch that back here. Another foul on Sickink, that's 2 just in the first several minutes. Looks like she pushed off with her left arm there.
Yeah, maybe a little overuse of the arm there.
Absolutely, she'll come out of the game with those 2 quick fouls, and that'll mean Kate Oliver will come back in. And the Titans will have the ball here with 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
Knutzer out to White. 3 attempt collected by Richardson. Nearly snagged there.
Richardson listening to the advice of her coach at halftime, boxing out, grabbing a good board, as that'll be Kate Oliver, not quite able to get the layup to finish there on the left side this time.
As there's a deep 3 there. by Palmer, collected by Fernandez.
Titans still unable to get any three-pointers to fall as Fernandez with the nice move under the basket. Put that on a highlight tape. Love to see that from the freshman. Thunder back with the lead. We are going back and forth right now in King Arena here as the second half is off to quite a fantastic start.
Yeah, Wheaton with the lead now, 27-26. 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. As looks like it'll be Wesleyan ball underneath the basket.
We'll get to watch that Fernandez play again. Just totally tripped up. Kate Palmer wasn't quite able to secure that. And we'll see here now as Wesleyan gets the ball back.
Nice moves there by Heller to finish for Illinois Wesleyan and reclaim the lead there.
Heller answers with an equally impressive move.
Richardson strong drive here. Nice pass to find Fernandez underneath. Nice little layup there as Wheaton now reclaims the lead. Back and forth here in King Arena. Knudsen kicks out to White. White now to Huber. Huber drives as a short jumper.
Huber is so good at just jumping up and kind of levitating up in the air over her defenders and then putting up a good shot. We've seen that several times so far in this game, and just such an athletic player, able to get those points up so easily against her defenders. As Fernandez now under the basket with the ball out to Richardson for three, too strong. Rebounded by Huber.
Huber quickly bringing the ball up. Ooh, a nice recovery there by Fernandez, our freshman. And it's Wesleyan ball underneath the basket. Excellent hustle play there by Fernandez to cover back on defense and not allow the easy bucket for Wesleyan. Heller, nice strong drive there, just off the back.
Almost rebounded by Lily Schwinn, but instead stolen away by Kate Knudsen. Not able to finish under the basket though, so it'll go back to the Thunder. We'll watch that again here. And looks like it was an over-the-back call there on Caitlin Heller.
So Wheaton breaks this Wesleyan press. Oliver, strong drive, just off the front as Huber brings the ball up, passes out to Palmer.
Stolen away by Oliver though. Let's see if she can get some points off of that. Not quite able to finish, kind of tried to shoot the layup just with one hand there. We'll watch that again. Yeah, tried to go one-handed with that right side layup. Not able to get it to fall, but the Thunder will get a second chance as Schwinn will inbound the ball here into Richardson. Popped away though.
Fernandez with the three. Castle rebounds it as Oliver now attempts a three and makes it for Wheaton College. It is 32-30. Wheaton.
Kate Oliver starting to, as we said earlier, towards the first half, take over the game, and here she goes again in this third quarter, starting to take over again. She will get that layup to fall, and it'll be the and one as she'll celebrate, kind of with revenge after that last layup.
Absolutely, the crowd loves that one.
Yeah, the whole bench on their feet. We'll watch that again. A replay of the last layup, but this time it's going to be a three-point play for Oliver.
Speaking of the crowd, there are quite a few Illinois Wesleyan fans. Actually, not just quite a few, a ton of Illinois Wesleyan fans in the house here tonight.
Yeah, I'd argue that the Wesleyan fans outnumber the Wheaton fans. A lot of that probably thanks to Caitlin Heller, who went to Glenbard West, and Lauren Huber, who went to Glenbard East, which both high schools just right next door to Wheaton College. So
local girls in the house here.
Local girls, all of Illinois Wesleyan actually from the state of Illinois. So it's probably safe to say that their fans travel with them, as that'll be Kelly Carlson under the basket. Thunder still lead though, 35-32, as this game is just getting more and more exciting by the minute.
Schwinn with the ball, getting the Wheaton offense started here. Out to Oliver. Oliver, strong drive to the basket. Thought she was gonna get another and one there. Looks like she'll go to the line for two here.
Yeah, not quite able to get that one to fall, but quite the impressive play there again by the rookie. She gets number 2, Sawyer White, off of her feet with that nice fake on the left wing. Drives in with some contact, not able to finish, but she'll go to the line yet again. Kate Oliver leading the Thunder right now in scoring, actually tied with Anna Fernandez in scoring, both players with 9 points tonight. Other than that, pretty evenly across the board for the Thunder as far as points on the board. Just a repeat of the last game in Bloomington as Fernandez and Oliver, 2 of the rookies, taking over and saying, well, okay, we'll do it.
Bring it on.
We'll bring our team back. And playing with a lot of grit and strength against this talented Titans team.
I love it. Yeah, this has been a really exciting game here tonight. We've had tons of lead changes just in this last quarter. It's really been a back and forth between these two talented and very fast paced. That's one thing that's really sticking out to me tonight, is just how fast both teams are playing, both defensively and offensively here. What do you think Coach Madsen is saying to his team right now?
Yeah, I think he's saying keep it up, guys. We need this type of energy. We need these little hustle plays. We need you guys, though, to finish with contact if we want to be able to pull out of this game with a win. Coach Madsen, such a wise coach in his 13th season as head coach of the Thunder, but also Coach Maya Smith with IWU in her 25th year with the Titans. She's the all-time victories leader for women's basketball at Wesleyan and actually has a national championship under her belt from 2012. So 2 great coaches tonight that are used to playing good games against each other, have a lot of respect for both of these programs. And as promised, this has been a great game so far, and we're excited to see what the rest of this quarter looks like in the remaining part of this half.
Did you say her 25th year?
I believe so.
Wow.
I can check.
That's incredible. Oliver misses her second free throw as Huber collects it and passes out to White. White to Heller. Heller looks inside. Ooh, stolen by Schwen. Good defense there by the Wheaton.
Thunder with several steals so far in this second half. They're kind of reversing how the first half went for them, starting to steal the ball away, get some more turnovers from the Titans. So it's really been the tale of 2 halves so far.
It's Oliver attempts the 3 there, collected. And Carlson passes out to Heller. Heller to Malum as Oliver attempts to steal there. Oh,
and
bobbling around.
Almost will.
I love that hustle there by Oliver.
Looks like it'll stay with the Titans. Oliver doing everything she can in this second half to bring her team back. As the Titans will have the ball here with just under 4 minutes to go.
With Heller with the ball. Out to Huber. Huber driving on Castle. Nice defense there by the Thunder as Oliver pushes the pace here and finds, tries to find Fernandez outside.
And looks like Fernandez just stepped out of bounds as Lauren Huber was right in her face. Caused her to kind of fall back a little bit. And the Titans will have yet another chance to try to cut this lead down. Thunder still up 36-32.
Wide open lane there as Heller takes it to the basket, can't make it as Schwen brings it up for Wheaton. Just gonna hear the IWU fans getting pretty loud behind me.
Castle unable to finish in the paint there, tries to turn to her dominant right side, but just too strong under the basket with that one. As it looks like quite a lot just happened under the basket for the Titans. Laura Malhum almost looked like she walked, but no call there. As the Thunder will get another possession, but we've got an issue with the clock here as the refs will talk it over.
So they're going to reset the shot clock here to 30 for Wheaton.
And Kate Knutson will sub back in for the Titans. Got 3 Titans players with 10 points right now. That's Kate Knutson, Heller, and Huber. All 3 having a great game so far.
Spreading the wealth tonight.
Certainly spreading the wealth, but one of them's got to step up if they want to close this lead more, as Annika Richardson will extend it with 2 more points for the Thunder. The nice little left-handed layup under the basket with contact. Great to see these young players stepping up for their team tonight here in King Arena. Ellie Castle, though, the veteran, with another block. That's her third tonight, and the Titans can't recover as Kate Oliver will grab that board, and another Thunder offensive possession is underway.
About 2 minutes and 30 seconds here in this third quarter. Thunder leading 38-32 as Schwen has it out wide. Fakes to Castle, out wide to Fernandez for three. Collected by Castle. Oh, can't quite make a second chance point there. Excellent rebound there by Castle. Just couldn't capitalize there for Thunder.
Got too excited after that nice offensive board. Just was too strong, but Lauren Huber, as we said, one player's got to step up for the Titans. Lauren Huber's answering that call with a nice three-pointer on the left wing to get her team just down by 3 now.
Crowd definitely liked that one.
Yeah.
So Fernandez tries to answer it.
That was the first Titan three-pointer of the night. And looks like it was tapped out of bounds by Kate Oliver. So it'll go back to the Titans.
Excellent effort there by Oliver to try to grab that rebound for Thunder as senior Hermanson checks in for sophomore Richardson. It looks like Febrowski, another freshman, will check in for Kate Oliver.
Just a minute and 42 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Madsen trying to rest the legs of some of his players so that they can have a dominant fourth as this game is going back and forth. Thunder finally starting to get a bit of a lead, but we'll see. And yep, Sawyer White is going to say, nope, I want to tie the game. Game is tied yet again.
Wow.
The Titans, their last 2 possessions, making their first 2 3-pointers of the night.
The bench and the crowd getting really loud here.
It's loud in King Arena. Lots of Titans fans enjoying these last few minutes as the Titans have closed that lead down. Now a tied game with a minute to go.
Wheaton just needs to run their offense here, stay cool and collected.
5 seconds on the shot clock. Fernandez will try to go in, not able to get anything to happen though, and she will foul right under the basket. Exactly what a coach does not want to see at this point in the game.
Might have been a little bit of a frustration foul there.
Certainly.
She couldn't quite make that layup.
Knutson to grab that board. She tries to go forward, but Fernandez, out of frustration, tries to get the ball back, ends up pushing her back.
We have Heller bringing the ball up for Illinois Wesleyan with 45 seconds left. Nice little jumper there. Off the rim. Oh, man.
Knutson with another great board, had a defensive board on the other end and a nice offensive board. Tried to get it up, but instead just drew the foul, which if I was a Titan fan, I'd take it either way.
Yeah.
She'll head to the free throw line here.
Yeah, that's Fernandez's third foul in just a few minutes here.
Knutson's shooting 66% so far tonight. She will miss her free throw though. And make her second. That puts her at 11 points so far tonight as we've got 2 more subs in for the Thunder, Annika Richardson and Kate Oliver.
Close game here so far in the third quarter. IWU leading 39-38.
Kent Madsen trying out a couple of different lineups to see who can be consistent in this game as Wesleyan will trap Anna Fernandez here. But that'll leave Alyssa Fabrowski wide open. Nice fake there by, as we said, one of the smaller players on the court. She knows she can't just go straight up with it. Great fake by Fabrowski. Let's watch that back again here. Fakes and gets Knutson way up on her feet. And that'll send Fabrowski to the free throw line for the Thunder.
Yeah, Knutson definitely swiped across her arm there.
Fabrowski with her first points of the night there.
That was Knutson's second foul on the night.
And Fabrowski will go 2 for 2, tying the game with 26 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Again, it's points like those, especially in such a tight game as it has been this whole time, those really matter. So excellent job there by our freshman out of Colorado. As White now brings the ball up, looks like IWU's gonna hold it for a last shot here. Collins out, 3-2 Ooh, almost collected there by Illinois Wesleyan. Ooh. White with the nice turnaround shot there.
Thunder coaches shaking their heads on the bench after that one. That's just a hustle play, and those are the types of things you cannot allow if you're Wheaton right now. You can't allow the Titans to get those second chance points and come back in this game, but quite the impressive third quarter from both teams. They really both stepped it up going into this second half. IWU with 19 points in the third, Wheaton with 20. After a low-scoring first half, both teams coming out and fighting for this win.
Yeah, what I love to see is Wheaton's bench, which I haven't seen in, honestly, a few games that I've been calling recently, but Wheaton's bench is outscoring Illinois Wesleyan's bench 15-5. And again, it's just with a smaller roster for Wheaton, having their bench really step up in this way is crucial, especially in a tight game and a really aggressive and fast game. Against Illinois Wesleyan, that's just huge for Wheaton here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And 15 of those 15 bench points have come. Actually, no, excuse me. 13 of those 15 bench points have come from Kate Oliver.
No surprise there.
So she is just. I mean, if you were to ask me, the 6th man of the year, comes off the bench with a ton of fire, a ton of athleticism, and always comes through for the Thunder. As we said in the last game against Wesleyan, she had a career high 21 points. So she knows what she's doing on this court, even as a rookie. So great to see her coming off the bench and contributing a majority of those points for the Thunder off the bench. And we'll start this fourth quarter off with a Titans possession. Titans still lead just by one, 41-40. And the remaining quarter is underway here in King Arena. If you're just joining us, you're joining us at a good point. It's been quite the game, and it's only going to get better as these teams are fighting head-to-head for this very important conference win.
Yeah, I'm expecting the next 10 minutes to be very eventful.
Absolutely.
Sikink now has the ball up top, finds Schwen. Schwen with a fake and drive off the rim as Huber collects it for Wesleyan. Wesleyan up to White. Ooh, nice little lob there to Knutson. Can't quite make it there for Wesleyan as Fernandez collects the rebound, brings it up to Wheaton.
Wesleyan's had, especially toward the end of the third quarter, a couple of great possessions, but just was unable to finish, which was the tale of the first quarter for both of these teams. So if they're going to pull out this win tonight in King Arena, they're going to have to get those shots to start falling, as Anna Fernandez also unable to get a layup to fall under the basket. Got some upset Titans fans behind us here after that call.
I will say I love how vocal they are.
Absolutely.
Makes this game more fun. As Schwen looking to inbound finds Richardson. Richardson out to Hermanson. Hermanson can't quite make that three. As Knutson has it. Ooh, nice little tip there. Looks like, ooh, did Schwen not touch it? Is that Wheaton ball?
Looks like it'll be Wheaton ball yet again, as the Titans have started to turn the ball over more and more in this second half. Wheaton with 11 after a sloppy first quarter, but the Titans with 9. So both teams turning the ball over so far in this game. A lot of that thanks to two great defensive teams that have come out to play tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say this has definitely been a pretty intense defensive game from both sides, as we've been witnessing here tonight. And also a relatively low-scoring game, which also testifies to the strong defense from both teams here.
6 to go on the shot clock. Caroline Sikink unable to make something happen, but it's out of bounds as the Titans will tip it out. So that'll give the Thunder 5 seconds to make something happen under the basket. Schwinn will get the ball into Sikink. It looks like they tried to do a handoff, but it's tipped out yet again. Great defense by the Titans. Now 3 to go on the shot clock.
We will have to get a quick shot off here. As
huge miscommunication there. Unclear if Annika Richardson or Caroline Sikink was supposed to catch that ball, but I'll tell you, Anna Fernandez wasn't supposed to catch that one, but she sure did as she stole the ball away. Gets her team another possession. Kick ball from the Titans. The Thunder hopefully can settle themselves and get some points on the board for the first time in this fourth quarter. as we have a substitution now. Kelly Carlson coming in for the Titans.
Yeah, Knutson checking out. Probably just getting one last breather before the final push here, which I'm anticipating will be very intense. We have Fernandez inbounding to Schwen. Schwen to Richardson. Richardson, very deep three.
She'll get it to ball. That's the Annika Richardson we know and love here in King Arena. Just such a beautiful shot from the three-point line. She's made a couple of clutch ones tonight. That one's certainly the most clutch thus far. Thunder lead 43-41 now. 7.5 minutes to go. And Richardson tries to block Huber, ends up fouling. Kent Madsen's got his hands in his face. Upset after that one, as that's certainly the correct call. Just need to stay straight up with those ones. Can't come down with your right arm. That'll send Huber to the line. As we said, the Titans have been to the line 12 times tonight so far, shooting 63%. Huber will miss her first.
Close game here, 43-41, Wheaton leading.
Huber makes her second. That'll put her at 14 points for the night.
Schwen looks to inbound, finds Sickink. Sickink bringing the ball up quickly.
And we've got a walk from Caroline Sickink. Just panicked a little bit with that press. They've been playing a lot better with the press compared to the first half, but
we just gotta keep that up, keep it consistent.
Yeah, that's back to those first quarter habits though, of being unsure of who to pass to, where to go, and when to pick up your dribble. So she'll come out of the game now. Titans have the ball, and they will try to get their lead back as Huber will again levitate over the defense. So great with those nice little floaters.
It's very graceful.
Super graceful.
As Schwen breaks that double team here to Oliver. Oliver out to Hermanson. Hermanson, little jumper, and makes it for Wheaton. It's 45-44, 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. As Wesleyan has the ball. Heller, a little handoff there to Palmer. Now Huber with it, down deep, out to White. Wow.
And that's another three-pointer from Wesleyan. They've made all of their three-pointers in this fourth quarter.
Wow.
Or in the second half.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, just a slow start at the beginning of this game, and something Kent Madsen does not want to see, as we've got another three-point play from Kate Oliver.
I just love how strong she is into the basket as we watch this rebound here.
Nice little fake at the top of the key. Comes in, finishes with her right hand against some nice defense from Sawyer White. The rookie is playing like a vet again tonight. We'd love to see it from Kate Oliver, and she has an opportunity to give Wheaton a lead here with this extra point. She does not, so the game will remain tied at 47.
Wesleyan now with the ball, looking to get their offense started here. Ooh, nice look inside there, but picked away by Richardson. Great D there by Wheaton to break up that pass and not let the easy inside bucket there for Wesleyan. Oliver now with the ball. The crowd behind me starting to do their defense cheer.
You'd really think it was a Wesleyan home game if you didn't know any better, with all of these fans cheering on the Titans, but Anna Fernandez will try to set them on their feet, or set them back in their seats, but unable to do so as her shot is short.
Heller kicks it out. Ooh, and that's an excellent three there by Lauren Huber.
Huber with a nice three-pointer. As we said, one Wesleyan player was going to have to take over the game in this fourth quarter, and Lauren Huber has proven to be that player so far, leading with 19 points tonight. A lot of those in the second half. Kate Oliver, though, the offensive foul as number 22, Caitlin Heller, takes another charge under the basket. Let's watch that again. Great job by Heller, able to get her feet set, kind of anticipate what Oliver was going to do, and just lay back and take that charge. Those are the types of plays that Maya Smith loves to see from her players.
Ooh, nice little thread the needle pass there by Wesleyan. We have Huber with the ball. Strong drive. Ooh, well, recovered there for a second chance point by Sawyer White, the freshman out of Downers Grove here. As Schwen now bringing the ball up. It's 52-47, Wesleyan leading, 4 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the game. Loud crowd. Boys, exciting game. We have Hermanson with the ball now out to Oliver. Oliver back to Hermanson. Hermanson decides to take the three.
Way too deep there from Hermanson, and Fernandez will step out of bounds again. That's been an issue for Fernandez in the last few games. Sometimes she's able to recover the ball, but steps right out of bounds. So Thunder unable to make anything happen on that last possession. They continue to trail the Titans 47-52 after several minutes of a back and forth game.
Yeah.
4.5 minutes to go here in this game, and really anything could happen at this point in King Arena.
Absolutely. I think Wheaton really needs to look out for Lauren Huber. She right now has 19 points on the night, and she's been hot these past couple minutes here. Wheaton really needs to focus on shutting her down, but the crowd's loving it, as you said. We have a couple local girls here, and she's one of them. She went to Glenbard East just a few minutes down the road, and it's very evident that she is from around here, because every time she makes a great play, the crowd just goes wild.
Yeah, we've actually got the Glenbard East girls basketball team sitting right behind us. They're in the house in King Arena tonight to watch their former teammate play. So, as we said, these Titans fans, they come out for their team. Love to see it. We'll come back into this fourth quarter now out of this timeout. You can see Annika Richardson yelling at her teammates, telling them to do what they need to do to get this win. Love to see that leadership from a sophomore.
As we've been saying all game, this is just a key CCIW matchup. Actually, pretty much every single CCIW matchup from here on out for Wheaton is a key one, as there's just so many teams with such similar records that literally every single game matters here for placement in the CCIW tournament.
Absolutely, and if you're a CCIW fan, there's a couple of great games to catch tonight, so make sure you tune in, as all of these teams are really battling to claim their space in the CCIW rankings this season. 14 to go in the shot clock. Titans with the ball here. 4 minutes to go in this game.
Nice little two-pointer there by Heller to extend Wesleyan's lead, 54-47. 4 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Wheaton really needs to lock it in here, make some buckets, and close his deficit here. Schwen now with the ball, looking to drive. Ooh, and is stuffed there. Fernandez luckily collects it for Wheaton. 8 left on the shot clock. Schwen, ooh, Oliver collects that.
Back and forth for the Thunder, just no one really stepping up to make something happen. Kate Oliver ended up traveling, and that'll cause head coach Kent Madsen to call a timeout as the Thunder now trail by 7 with 3.5 minutes to go.
What changes do you expect here from Wheaton's coaches?
Yeah, I think they're going to tell their team they need to continue to play lockdown D. That's something they've been doing the whole game, but that's kind of fallen apart in this fourth quarter. If you are Maya Smith, I think you're saying keep doing what you're doing, guys. They're really in the Thunder's heads right now. They're playing great, and we've seen a lot of players step up for Wesleyan, especially Lauren Huber. Obviously on the offensive end with 19 points, but she's stealing the ball away. She's getting in the face. She has 14 rebounds tonight. Wow. Which for a player of her size is so impressive to come out here. And that just shows a lot of grit and a lot of great energy. So
absolutely,
Lauren Huber's taken over as well. And Maya Smith saying, hey, keep doing those little things. And let's try to get this win on the road tonight. But the Thunder aren't going to let that happen so easily. They're coming out on the court now. And we'll see if this timeout will cause Wesleyan to slow down at all.
Let's see what adjustments each team has here as Wesleyan brings the ball up the court. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go, 54-47. Wesleyan leading here on a Saturday night in King Arena. As Knutson tries to back down Oliver.
Great anticipation there by Fernandez. sees Huber try to pass that ball inside and just is able to knock it away. 15 seconds on the shot clock, so they have enough time to make another play happen.
Huber with the ball, driving baseline, pops it out. White finds it at the top, big swing. Nice little drive and jump shot there by Knutson. Fernandez gets in the mix there for the jump ball.
That possession will go back to the Thunder after that nice hustle play by the freshman.
Yeah, can't coach hustle, so every coach likes to see a play like that.
Absolutely, especially from a young player like Fernandez.
Wesleyan is still in their press here. 3 minutes to go now as Oliver brings up the ball. Oliver looking to get the offense started here for Wheaton. Finds Fernandez. Oh, and it looks like there's a travel on Fernandez. Looks like she tried to do a little pump fake, but just moved her feet as well.
Yep, just got too excited with it. Turns the ball over again. Wheaton with 15 turnovers tonight.
Well, Heller bringing the ball up for Wesleyan. Drives and pops it out to White. White looking inside, doesn't find anything. Good defense here by the Thunder. Up top to Huber. Nice defense there by Fernandez to snag that pass.
Yeah, stolen away by Fernandez again. That's her second possession in a row, either getting a hand on a pass from the Titans or stealing it away. Kate Oliver tries to answer. That's the third air ball in a row we've had from the Thunder with shooting threes, so they get some points in the paint though, which is more their speed. Caroline Sicking gets 2 on the board. Thunder now just trail 49-54, 2 minutes to go.
Excellent play there by Sicking to just find that little pocket of space, and by Oliver to find her the ball.
Thunder
nice drive.
Unable to get a stop as Caitlin Heller will put up a shot, but it won't fall. Looks like we have a foul on the Thunder there, though. Oh, excuse me, a foul on the Titans, as it'll go back to the hands of the Thunder.
Looks like Wesleyan still is in their press formation, but they drop back pretty quickly as Schwen brings up the ball. They're in a tight man-to-man here as Oliver has the ball. Looks for a deep 2 off the glass.
This fourth quarter, these shots just aren't falling anymore for the Thunder, unfortunately. Yeah. I think they're just a little bit tired, legs tired, maybe confidence is lacking, but they need those shots to fall if they're going to come back. Just a minute and a half to go. It's those shots that are crucial.
Do you expect Wheaton to start fouling here pretty soon to stop the clock, or?
Not yet. I'd wait a little bit, and then I anticipate seeing that later on. Coach Madsen's yelling pressure right now, but not foul. I think he's just trying to get a turnover, but ball will get to Lauren Huber. Unable to get it to fall. It'll go back to the Thunder. 1 minute to go here in King Arena. Can they come back down by 5?
Oliver has the ball. Wheaton's got to get the show on the road here. Start scoring some points. We have Oliver, strong drive. Oh, and can't get the and 1 there, but she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, nice drive by Kate Oliver. We'll watch that again. Seen that a couple of times from her tonight, just using her footwork to get inside. And she will head to the free throw line again.
She's currently 4 for 8 on the line. She makes her first.
Oliver now with 16 points tonight, leading the Thunder. Only Thunder player in double digits. Takes a deep breath as she will shoot her second and make it as well. Thunder now down just by 3.
Thunder in a press, the first time I've seen them in a press in a long time. As Wesleyan breaks it. Has the ball. Looks like Thunder is gonna start fouling here as they're down by 3 points, just 1 possession. Looks like Wesleyan will inbound it from the sideline. Yeah, that's one thing I've been kind of curious about. The Thunder seems very hesitant to press until it comes down to necessity. Why do you think that is?
Yeah.
Every other team I've seen play Wheaton presses, but I have not seen Wheaton give it right back.
Yeah, well, Wheaton's not a pressing team. They've never been a pressing team. The types of players that Kent Madsen tries to recruit are not these small, quick players like Wesleyan, Carroll, other teams that have historically pressed. Kent Madsen likes players that are a little bit taller and more able to score in the paint. So they're not a pressing team at all. That's just not his style. Certainly will press at the end of the game like this when it comes down to it. But you're right, other teams press Wheaton, and that's because Wheaton's also very bad at reacting to presses historically.
Probably because we do have those players who are more just pass into the post, turn, and shoot, rather than super adept dribblers.
Yeah, Thunder more of a half-court team. Titans definitely more of a full-court team, as they love a good press, and we'll see what they can do here with 16 seconds on the shot clock. Definitely need a Thunder player to foul. They're trying to foul, but no call.
Wesleyan just quickly moving the ball around here, just trying to take some time off the clock. Wheaton's trying to reach someone to foul before they pass on the ball. We have Wesleyan inbounding it. Wheaton face guarding, trying to deny the pass. Foul there. Richardson fouls Heller.
26 seconds to go here in this game.
Still one possession game, considering there's a lot of time left on the clock. 26 seconds, as looks like Wesleyan will inbound it.
Wesleyan not shooting yet.
Nice.
Tough D by the Thunder. Great job by Kate Oliver again with a gritty play.
I feel nervous.
This will be the last possession of the game as the shot clock's off. 16 seconds to go. Thunder down by 3. They need this. Kate Oliver! Kate Oliver!
Woo!
Kate Oliver with the three-pointer to tie the game. 8.6 seconds left on the clock.
Wow.
Sorry if you're at home and had that volume up.
Yeah, sorry. Look at that replay, though.
What
Ice in her veins.
Clutch play from the freshman.
Veins.
She now has 20 tonight. 8.6 seconds to go. This game might be going to overtime if the Thunder can hold the Titans defensively. But wow, what an awesome play. That's exactly whose hands you'd want it to be in.
I think I have chills.
I do too, to be honest. After that, the arena, everyone was on their feet screaming after that one. Just, if you're at home, you might have noticed they just changed the clock. Not 8.6 seconds, actually 10 and a half. So the Titans have just about 10 seconds to get some more points on the board here. Otherwise, we are heading to overtime. In what has been a fantastic game.
Oh, yeah.
That has just gone back and forth throughout each quarter.
Man, I've loved watching this game, and in particular Kate Oliver play. It seems like she knew she was taking that shot. She was just composed, dribbled, stepped back. Man,
absolutely.
incredible.
If I was Kent Madsen, I'd want the ball to be in Kate Oliver's hands at this point, especially considering how she played against the Titans last time. So we've got 10 and a half seconds to go. Because of the NCAA rules, the Titans are able to inbound the ball on the other end of the court after that timeout. So smart strategic play by Maya Smith there. Thunder will not foul, of course, on this play as Lauren Huber is able to drive on the left side. And Kent Madsen will call a timeout as well. 5.5 seconds to go. Thunder with a chance to tie the game yet again.
Wow, that was just a clutch play on the other side of the court for Lauren Huber. Again, the hometown girl. Crowd went absolutely wild there.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a clutch play there.
She has really stepped up for her team tonight. 21 points. She's averaging 18.7 points per game so far this season. So if I was Maya Smith, I'd want Lauren Huber to have the ball. If I was Kent Madsen, I'd want Kate Oliver to have the ball. So we've seen two stars really taken over toward the end of this game now, and they changed the clock from 5.5 seconds to 6.1. Gives the Thunder just enough time here with this last play of the game to get something up. If you're Kent Madsen, Rebecca, what are you drawing up right now?
I would try to get someone open underneath in the basket, either pass it directly to them from the inbound or do like a 1-2, quickly get it inside. I would go for the 2 here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I would just try to get someone open underneath the basket. I'm expecting a play with lots of screens to get someone open there. And I expect Illinois Wesleyan probably to face guard here and deny the pass.
All the Thunder need is a layup. They're going to inbound it from the opposite side of the court from their bench. This will be Lily Schwinn bringing the ball in. We've got Annika Richardson, Caroline Sickink, Anna Fernandez, and Kate Oliver on the floor. What can these 5 do? 6 seconds to go. Oliver's got the ball.
Oliver with a 3. Can't quite make it.
Not quite sure if that was what Kent Madsen drew up in that timeout. Certainly didn't need a 3-pointer there, but Oliver had all the confidence in the world to take it, just unable to get it to fall, and that'll be the game, folks. The Thunder will drop this game to Illinois Wesleyan. Wesleyan will take it 56-54 after what was an exciting 4th quarter. Stay tuned to the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network as the Wheaton men's team will take on Illinois Wesleyan tonight in our doubleheader here in King Arena. Thanks for joining us for what was such an exciting CCIW matchup, and we'll see you next time. Have a great night.